Okay, we're going live.
Woohoo!
Hi, everyone that's watching. This is Barbara, and this is Rosaline, and today we have Raina, Sumer, and Tamia. We are the panelists that would have been at the Focus and Thrive event that was canceled, and we are here today because we still care about you. We know a lot of you guys are, on lockdown, in the house, bored, going crazy, and all of that good stuff. So we wanted to show up today and encourage you to hang on in there and share your thoughts and your questions with us. We'll try to help you answer some of your concerns around your financing, around your business, or whatever we can do to help you out today. So tell your friends. We'll give you a couple of minutes to share this with your friends. We're going live. This is the Focus and Thrive panel. 5 of the 7 of us are here, and we thank you for being here today. Sumer popped off, but he'll be back. So
I'm back.
Let's just go right on into it. I know your time is valuable. We want each of our guests to introduce themselves, and then we will start the conversation today to try to help you guys through this trying time during this COVID-19 crisis we're all under. So go ahead, Rosaline.
Well, hi, everyone. I'm Rosaline Gordon. I'm the CEO and founder of the Gordon Group Financial Services. And I'm so excited to be among these wonderful and professional panelists we have today. And it's my hope that by listening to us today, it will make your day better in spite of everything that's going on in the world today.
Yes, thank you, Rosaline. Hey, Raina.
Hi, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. My name is Raina, and I am the CEO of Cartel Glam Cosmetics. I'm one of your panelists here, hopefully in the future as well, but today we're live. And so I'm just here to give you guys hope and, being optimistic about how we can definitely pull through this. And when we do pull through this, we're going to be thriving as a unit. And I just cannot wait for all of this to be over so we can, I'm really, really excited about how this is all going to come around and how we're going to thrive as, as a globe. So I know that it's coming and I feel it and I'm excited. So if there's any questions about, how I can help you brand yourself or, even cultivate your brand, I'm right here. So we're all ears.
Thank you. Hey, Sumer. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the watchers, the listeners, and the people that are watching us right now.
You're muted.
I am muted, but not anymore. Thank you for pointing that out. So hi, everyone. My name is Sumer Abro, and I feel great to be part of this wonderful group. And we are trying to keep our sanity levels in check and also ensure that everyone out there who's listening to us does the same. I'm a business and leadership coach. I also run my own networking group here in Howard County, Maryland. And today, one of the things which I want to emphasize on that right now, it's not about business, it's about humanity. It's about sticking together and figuring out a way to get out of this, and we shall get out of this soon. And secondly, what I also want to say is that the usual feeling is to dig a hole and hide. That's not something we want to do. We want to communicate more, talk more, so that people who need us, they get help, and also I also need help. So that's why I'm here, and I want to do more of these things. So to stay sane in these crazy times.
Right. Well, thank you for that. Sharing the fact that you need help, we all need help, and being able to go for the help that we need and helping each other is what it's all about right now. So thanks for sharing that, Sumer. Hey, Tamia.
Hey, everyone. I'm Tamia, also known as Xavier Lux Beauty. I'm the hairstylist and the youngest of the group. I was the panelist, and I'll be speaking about teen entrepreneurship and how to make money for yourself at a young age. But today I want to focus on using time wisely. And since we have nothing but time on our hands due to the unfortunate events that are happening in the world today, we can use that as our advantage to create a business plan or a plan that could help us in the future. It doesn't even have to be business. It could be personal goals, personal things that we want to work on that we can focus on during this time and use that time wisely.
That's great, Tamia. Thank you. Now, I'm going to maybe ask a few questions to get the conversation going, and hopefully we can have our guests submit their questions to us and we can answer your questions live. Remember to share this with your friends or people that you know that need to kind of be uplifted at this time or get some help with their concerns about their personal financing or their business or anything else that we can help you with today. So I'm going to throw this first question out to our panelists. What would you advise everyone to focus on at this time? Our Focus and Thrive event would have been on today, and that would have been our running theme. So if you can share anything that you can advise our people that are watching that they can focus on, not only today, but during this critical time, go right ahead and share that with our audience.
I'll start. So I think it's important to focus on making a plan and a goal for yourself during this time, because right now we have a lot of free time on our hands to be able to do things that we may push on a back burner or plan out things that we may push to the side because we have other things on our schedule. So I think we should prioritize this time to create a plan or a goal for ourselves that we want to actually achieve, and not just make it so that it sound good, actually execute it and stick with it. Because times like this, we need something to put our minds to. We don't want to put our minds to waste. So I think that's something that should be really important right now, is using the time wisely to create a plan for yourself.
Wow, that's awesome, Tamia. Coming from a young person, I mean, I just know recently, with the schools being shut down, the young folks are, they're not filling in those gaps of when they would normally be in school. So that is really great, Tamia. That's good to share, to just focus on your goals and actually executing them. This is a great time for that, everyone.
Yes.
We've got time. This boredom feeling that we might feel when we're used to doing other things. Now we can focus on maybe some of the things you put on the back burner, and you like she said, you didn't have time to do it. So you would be amazed that once we come out of this, if you put the time in now, you've already sown that seed, and then when things turn around, you could be, ready to go with whatever you've been stalling on, because now you've got the time to prepare and put things together. Yeah, that's great, Tamia. Anybody else?
I'll go next. To piggyback on what Tamia had already said, I honestly, I have kids myself. I have a 21-year-old and a 16-year-old, 15-year-old, and a 10-year-old. But this older three ones, we sit down as a unit, as a family, and we speak about how this isolation can definitely transform their lives. And for the last 2 weeks, I've seen how, we've come together on setting goals. And for them, they would be different, but for us as business, people, and business entrepreneurs, I feel like we need to, this isolation period, we can definitely go back to what we had already established as goals for the 2020 year, and kind of self-reflect on, have we, I know it's been, it's only been 3 months, but I feel like we can definitely, first quarter is already down. So how did we do this first quarter? Did we meet our goals? And so I feel like this would be a great time to self-reflect on our goals for the first quarter, because already, it's just, it's already done. First quarter is gone. And I feel like if we concentrate on self-reflecting on the first quarter. What can we do better now the second quarter? What did we lose on the first quarter? And so definitely self-reflection on your goals that had already been established for the 2020 year. That I believe truly that this isolation period can definitely help you in that aspect. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I definitely agree. Go ahead.
oh no, go ahead, Rosie. I'll go after you.
Okay. Yes, I definitely agree with the whole concept of setting goals. And one of the things in the financial stream that goes hand in hand with setting goals is a budget. And my girlfriend sent me a little clip of Candy Burgess, I believe that's her last name, Candy Burgess. And she was having a conversation with her friends about whether or not they are going to pay their bills. And Candy was saying, well, oh, yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and pay my bills. And her friend said to her, hey, why don't you take grace when grace is granted? Now, that sounds good, right? It
Yeah.
sounds good. It feels good, especially in this time. And it's even biblical. And I believe that was Apostle Paul that was talking about grace and how it abounds, right? But the other part to that is he also asked the question, do we take advantage, meaning abuse grace, because it's just there for us, right? And his reply was, God forbid. So my point in saying all of that is, if you are working remotely from home and you have your job and you're still getting paid what you were getting paid, go ahead and pay your bills. Okay, it's a good idea. It promotes our concept of financial freedom. You don't want to get yourself caught up to a point where you're stuck and you can't even do other things that you plan to do because you decided that, oh, everyone's giving some grace, so I'm just not going to pay my bills, even though I have the money to do it. So
And
I
what
just
would you
wanted to
be doing
encourage
with
everybody.
what would you be doing with the money if you're not
Right,
paying
at
your
this
bills?
point anyway, I mean, people are getting nervous and scared and wanting to hold on to it, but if you're gonna, like, the teachers who've already contracted through June, they know they're gonna get their pay, their salary through June. There are city workers, government workers that have already contracted to get their pay to the end of the year. They already know. So you already know that you're gonna still, even though you're home and remote during this terrible time, that you're still gonna get your salary, of course. So just go ahead. If you're any of those people, just go ahead and stay on track. Stay on track and pay your bills.
Yes, I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Samir, you got to take your mute off. Okay, so we're gonna.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, I did.
Are you having technical
Input.
difficulties?
So the number one priority for all of us, I think, is first is to stay healthy. Staying healthy is the number one priority for anyone in this world. And by healthy, I mean physically healthy and mentally healthy. And I wanted to take the opportunity. We've heard this a lot, saying all these things, but I still see that it's not really being practiced the way it should be. And the only way we can come out of it is come together as this big unit and figure out physically healthy. Or if you are working somewhere, right now is the best time to work on your business, or because anyone who does this for a living, as I do as a business coach, you always hear this, that I don't have time, I don't have the budget, I don't have this, I don't have that. Well, right now we have all the time. So
Yeah.
if we can figure out a way to be physically fit, and then help ourselves to become mentally fit, and to be mentally fit we have to stay connected,
Right.
take care of our
I've been telling
relationships. That is
folks too,
so
Samir,
important. Take
I'm having trouble
our
with the
friends.
physical fitness part. When I'm sitting most of the day, I mean, I didn't have to get used to working from home because I already work from home. So that wasn't the issue, but my freedom to go out and do things, to exercise, like to the gym and things like that, have changed. So what would you suggest as far as keeping that physical fitness going while you have all of this time? Do you have any suggestions for us?
Yes, Guru, but I do have suggestions. By fitness, it doesn't have to be that you have to do these crazy workouts. Some simple exercise at home, or if you can, go outside your home and just do a simple, even a lazy walk. That should help the blood going. Simple things like that. You want to do more, fine. But simple things like that. And then let me also tell you, it always talk. Simple as that. There's no rocket science behind it.
Do you have
The challenge nowadays, I think, is because sorry.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I was going to ask if you had Tamia, did she have any suggestions for the younger folks that are, not getting out and doing the things that they, or have the freedom that they have? Do you have any suggestions for them?
As far as like going out in enjoyment or entertainment,
Or just exercising, staying physically active because they can't do the things that, that you normally do?
I agree with him about doing simple exercises at home, and also we can still leave the home, but social distancing is like the key. So stay away from people. But if you have somewhere that you can walk around, and because it's mostly nobody outside. So even if you walk around your block or jog around, you can still do that.
Right. Okay.
There are
All right,
definitely like I know on Instagram now a lot of people are doing the lives, 15-minute hit workouts, so a lot of these trainers, a lot of these gurus that do workout on a daily. I definitely see, especially on my pages, if you guys follow these gurus, these exercise gurus, they definitely give you guys 15-minute workouts or 10-minute workouts for
Okay.
people who can't go out. So that's something, that's another way that you guys might want to reach out, since we're isolated.
Mhm. Can anyone give suggestions on as far as your budget, your finances right now? As Rosaline mentioned, just continue to pay your bills. That's one. I can
If you can,
definitely,
yeah.
what is it?
Definitely if you can, yes.
If you can, yeah. And I would suggest that this is a time to maybe look into consolidating your credit card debt, because credit card interest rates can tend to be high. And if you have several credit cards and you have high interest rates and you're squeezing your payments, this would be a good time because banks are loosening up with debt consolidation loans where you can, put those all into one payment at a lower monthly payment and take that other money that you're saving and possibly build up your savings for emergencies. So that would be a suggestion as far as I would offer, the listeners here today. If you do have credit card debt and you have several different credit cards that you've got balances on, this might be a good time to look at a consolidation loan. I'll be happy to help you at the FennellGroup.biz come up with a good option for yourself if you need to take a look at consolidation. So that's one of the suggestions I would have as far as financing is concerned. Yeah.
I think
Now,
we're definitely more now, especially me now, I'm definitely more conscious about what I need, what I want and what I need.
Yeah.
and honestly, I mean, after I definitely had to sit down again with these kids, and tell them, hey, this is what we need and this is what we want, and we're gonna have to kind of consolidate everything at this point.
Right.
And I'm telling you, it made a difference. It really, it made me actually look at, okay, Raina, this is where, what you're spending more money on, and this is what, we have to save on. And so definitely isolation has really been an eye opener, I believe, on a lot of aspects of life. So
Right.
great
Yeah.
thing. Even on, piggyback on Samir, saying, the mental health as well. I believe this is a great time to, have some healthy mind habits, meditation, self-caring on the mental, because it's, if our mentals aren't right, we definitely can, waver on different ways,
Right. Yeah.
isolation. And I know it's hard, but I believe there's a reason behind all of this, madness. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Besides the COVID-19, that was just another way of putting us all together. There's a bigger reason.
Right.
What's your advice on keeping yourself together, physically? I have to be honest. I have rollers in my hair all week. And if it wasn't because of this live, I would still have my rollers. So what could you suggest?
Let me tell you, oh man. So like me and my mini me, I have one daughter and she's co-founder of Cartel Glam Cosmetics. And so she's my mini diva, but she was telling me, Mom, this is crazy. What we're gonna look like, crazy girls by the time this is over, right? So I was telling her, no, this is just where we have to kind of go, and kind of just work on ourselves, So we ordered a bunch of stuff from Ulta, because now we can't go and get our eyebrows done. Now we can't go get our, facials done, right? So last night, finally it came in, thank God, on time before this live. But, so we did our, each other in those spaces. I feel like, again, you just have to go back to the basics on what we used to do before all this kind of came up. And, and it helps you kind of ground yourself, as one whole for yourself, I mean, doing that self-care one-on-one just with you in the morning, you have to do your beauty regimen, sometimes we don't have time to go to the beauty salons and stuff, and do our hair. And so it kind of just went back to, what, this feels good, to do it, all by myself and maintain it all by myself again. You kind of have an appreciation for that, and you appreciate now your glam team,
Right.
what I'm saying?
And for you and Tamia, Raina, you both are in like the beauty kind of industry, because Tamia, she makes wig units and does hair, and so it's still important for us to maintain feeling good about ourselves.
It definitely is. It goes back again to what Samira said, and what we all basically are saying is, self-care. Self-care is very, very important. I mean, it trickles down on every aspect of how we think. If we don't feel good about ourselves, we don't vibe out with confidence, we don't vibe out, on a higher vibration, right? And that affects on everything, whether it be your career, your business, how you think, your self-confidence, right? It'll trickle down on a lot of things. So self-care is an important aspect,
Absolutely.
maintaining.
Yeah. All right, guys. I mean, did we get any questions in, Rosaline?
No, none that I could see right offhand. But I just wanted to, remind everybody that, with everything going on, some people might decide that they're not going to spend or, pay bills or keep money circulating. But I just wanted to remind everybody that that the stock market is not the economy. We are the economy. There are people that are still getting married. People are still shopping. People are still growing food. People are buying medication. As we know, people are buying medical supplies. People are still growing weed, things of all those things. So, I said that all to say that even though we're all locked in our homes, things are still moving and money is still circulating. even though things are bananas, hope is bigger than fear. And that's what I want
That's
to
right.
say.
That's right.
Right. That's right. Hope is bigger than fear. Let's say that again. Hope is bigger than fear. Yeah. And so we're still able to thrive. We're able to
Yes.
focus on the things that are important. We have the time to do so, to sit back and reflect and plan, make your plans come to fruition. You got the time to do that. There's no sense of us just throwing in the towel from what I can hear everybody saying. And as a group, the Focus and Thrive panel here today, we're still looking forward to the future. Life is not over. We can still look forward to thriving and bringing together our individual uniqueness that we want to share with us, with everybody that's watching. I want to leave with everybody just kind of giving us a way of contacting you. And if you need whatever they need from you, you're there for them, and how to reach out to you until we can come together again as a group. You want to go first?
Who wants to go first?
Raina?
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking to Rosalie. Okay, so you can definitely find me on all social media platforms under Cartel Glam Cosmetics, and under Raina Cartel on IG, Facebook, there's Pinterest, all the social media platforms. That's where you can find me, and under queencartel.com.
Okay, well, you can find me at the Gordon Group Financial Services on Facebook. My website is www.thegdfs.com. I'm on Instagram at Hello, I'm Rosalind Gordon. Some of the things that we are offering at the Gordon Group to help people at this time is we're helping process the applications for SBA forgivable loans up to 10 million. SBA emergency grants up to 10K, withdraw retirement penalty free up to 100,000. We're going to show you how to do that. SBA disaster loans up to 2 million. We're going to show you how you can defer payroll taxes. We can also help you with that. We can show you how you can recover rebates. 2,400 for married filing jointly, 1,200 for single. We can show you also how you can get cash for your net operating losses for 2018, 2019. We can show you how you can get an employee retention credit up to 10K per employee. We can talk to you about sick employee payroll tax credits up to 2K per employee. We can help you prepare your tax deadline extension packages and pricing. I'm also a licensed life insurance agent for quite a few states. So I know a lot of people have been considering increasing life insurance, or if they don't have them, they might only have them through their job. They're saying to themselves, hey, I need something else in place. I can definitely help you get properly protected. And lastly, if you are out of work, I am in the business of creating opportunities. You can make an appointment on my Facebook page, the Gordon Group Financial Services Inc. Just make an appointment. Let's set up a time to chat. 2020 can still be your year.
Okay, Tamia, you got anything you want to share how people can reach you? And you got the things still going.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I'm very easy to find.
Samir and Tamia sounds the same. So go ahead, Samir. I was calling on Tamia, but we can go with you. Go ahead.
Except Tamia is the youngest one. I'll never forget that.
Yeah,
she had to remind all of us that she's the youngest one. I'm just kidding.
Go ahead.
So I'm really easy to find. You can look me up on LinkedIn. My name is Sumar Abro, Sumar. Last name is Abro. And I just wanted to say this to everyone out there. This recent experience has that Mother Nature is having the beauty of being a human is that and vulnerable at the same time. and man who has a business.
Oh, it's connection.
Yeah.
We're having a little technical difficulty with
What
you, Sumair. Not sure how to
want to
fix it.
hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, this is what so if you're a business owner and you want to scale your business, or you want to be an entrepreneur and have an idea, get in touch with me. I would love to talk to you and see how we can utilize this time. So that's my message. Thank you.
Okay.
And where can they contact you? It was a little distorted before.
So my name is LinkedIn is the best way to contact me. Sumair, Sumair, sir. Last name is Abro. So I'll tell you the best way to remember my name is, imagine yourself having difficulty breathing. What do you need?
I'm fair.
Some air.
Some
go.
air. That's a good one.
Some air. So now that we all know that we all need some air, right? So,
Some air, yeah.
it should be easy enough to find me. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so we're gonna call you Xavier Beauty. Go ahead.
Y'all can find me on Instagram. Usually that's where you can contact me at the most is Instagram, which is Xavier Lux Beauty, and Xavier is spelled XAVIALUXE Beauty. And you can also find me on Twitter, which is the same handle, Xavier Lux Beauty. And yes. Oh, also my email is xavierlux@gmail. If you find my Instagram, you can actually contact me through email because it's in my bio, so it's easier to contact me on Instagram, or if you decide through email, it comes straight to my phone. So yes.
What are some of the services you provide?
That's what I was gonna say. Okay.
I do hair. I'm focusing on doing hair in Baltimore City. In a few months, I'm working on selling wigs online for everyone, shipping like worldwide. So be on the lookout for that this summer. But as of right now,
yeah, wigs.
as of right now, I do hair in Baltimore City.
And Tamia does hair for the younger crowd. I mean, actually I've seen some parents come to her.
Yeah, it's no age limit. I don't mind who comes. I don't target any specific group. Anybody who wants to feel beautiful, they can come to me and get their hair done.
Yes.
Wonderful.
And for me, guys, I mean, I am into the financing right now. The finance world still goes on. Banks are still open. I'm able to save you time and effort without you compromising your credit to get the best financing available. And some people are afraid of financing. They're like, oh, I don't want to borrow money. But the world turns around with this credit. Whether it's with your credit card, your car loans, or whatever it is, we still need to sometimes borrow, and and lenders are out there lending money still today. And so I can save you the heartache of being turned down if I can zero in on what it is that's causing you to not be able to qualify for loans. I can look into saving you money on debt consolidation. Startup businesses, it's not easy to go out there and get money to start up because you haven't really proven to the banks now what you can do, and they're not taking that risk. But I have networks that I can get you money to start your business and grow your business and expand your business. And of course, you can reach me at the FennellGroup.biz. I'm on the social medias under the FennellGroup.biz, and you can contact me if you want to talk to me at 443-752-2869. We can't thank you all enough for watching. I hope that you have been able to take away some positive information here that you can use, and that this whole time that we're in and we're sharing together can be a little bit better for you, and knowing that there's others out there that are here to help you when you need help. So we definitely want to thank you all for joining us today. I thank my panelists for showing up today. And we are going to be getting that Focus and Thrive to you guys live as soon as possible. And in the meantime, you can come back every Friday at noon for our regular Financial Friday podcast. So thank you all. God bless you all. Take care of each other. Stay safe.
Stay safe, everybody. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Stay safe. Thank you.